I already started the stream off bad. Uh, Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. What you call it? A PSA. I might have to move my camera and everything set up to my bathroom because my parents about to come back home, and they really don't take into consideration their volume. So yeah, I might move this video to the bathroom. Just heads up. I had to pause the stream so I also get my light. Anyway, we're gonna be doing my makeup and also talking about the controversy surrounding Paybae. You know, the girl that is getting the heat right now for pulling Lacey's leg. I think his name is Lacey. Yeah, for pulling Lacey's leg. So let's get into it. Now, from what I've seen, how do I start? Just gonna do makeup. Oh Lord. I don't know what people be doing. I just be seeing what they put this on. Anyway, during streaming university, this streamer named Paybae, that was too much, pulled on Lacey's leg. For those of you that don't know, like me, I didn't know who he was, and I didn't know that this had happened to him. Lacey has a torn ACL. That's why he was in a wheelchair, you know? I don't know what I thought he was in a wheelchair for. I just was like, okay, he's injured for some reason, so that's why he's in a wheelchair. But I wasn't aware that the reason he was in a wheelchair was because he tore his ACL. So a couple nights ago, the night that the gates of hell opened up, the day the alumni came to Streamer University is a day that the gates of hell opened up on that campus, because it was a lot that happened that night. Too much. All hell broke loose. Anyways, streamer, oh Lord, English. Anyways, Paybae was just walking around streaming. She had been drinking. And that greatly impacted her decisions and choices from that night. Unfortunately, that is why you need to be careful with how you drink and who you're drinking with. Just be mindful. Don't just be doing things. Also, don't be doing things because you see other people doing things. That's what got her into trouble. Earlier that night and during that time on campus, multiple people had been like, not harassing Lacey, but taking advantage of the fact that he's in a wheelchair. Like, I saw a clip of Kai literally snatching that man out his chair. Like, just grabbed him, snatched him out the chair for no reason. That's like a drive-by. It was basically a drive-by attack. And I was just like, what the freak? And then later on that night, the thing that prompted Paybae to pull on Lacey's leg, your rage, was over there, like, doing the absolute most, tormenting that man. Also yanked him out his chair. So, you know, Paybae is one of those streamers that she doesn't clip farm. She just around all these different personalities. Everybody, damn near everybody at Streamer University was trying to clip farm, get a clip off of something. Go back to your crate. Go back to your crate. Go back. You thought I forgot about you? Talking to my dog. He did something. I don't know what his problem is. He's not trained properly. I tried to train him, but man, that's another story for another day. Anyway, Paybae was there when your rage was picking at Lacey. You know, majority of these content creators they're in the same circle. So they're kind of like not necessarily friends, but like they're cool with each other. They know when to, like, they don't take things personally. That's just a circle they're in. Paybae, to this type of space, is an outsider. And she was an outsider that wanted to be part of the things that was happening. I'm just talking. I'm over here focused on my makeup, not even making sense. She's one of those outsiders that wanted to be included. So because she saw them pulling him out his chair and everything. She was like, oh, okay, I want to join in too. I want to make fun. I want to have fun too. So when he was on the floor after his wheelchair got pulled from him, she was like, I'm going to grab his leg and take his shoe. Or I don't know if she was going to take his shoe. She grabbed his leg for some reason and she wouldn't let go. She was just pulling, trying to like be funny and everything. He's over there yelling at her, telling her to stop, stop, stop. She's not noticing that this man is actually serious because everyone around her is doing things that are not normally accepted. That shouldn't be accepted at all. People were doing way too much that if it were to happen to somebody in the real world or a regular person, it would get them in big trouble. She's seeing all these things happening and saying like, oh, okay, I can do this delinquent activity too. And she starts pulling on his leg. He's over there saying, stop, stop, stop. Not in a playing matter. Like he's actually real deal serious. And then she stops and we have all the clips that we see from that night where they have their moment. And then she's over here trying to drunkenly explain herself. You guys can go and see the clips for yourself. It's all out there. It's been blown up. It's damn near posted on any streaming community content, whatever. I don't know. These pages that be posting streamer clips is posted there. You will not have to look far to find the clips. Anyway, since that situation has happened, she has come out multiple times apologizing. The first night, the night that it actually happened, she apologized, but she was drunk. So her apology did not make sense. If you're good with context clues, you can see what she was trying to say, but it wasn't coming out clearly because she was drunk. She drank more than she should have. I don't know why she did that. I'm not even about to yell at this little child anymore. You already know I'm in trouble. And then the next day, I gotta go to the bathroom. 1 second. Okay, we had to move the stream to my bathroom because I don't got time for interruptions like this. Okay, and I might delete the other stream I just did. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that one because it didn't make no type of sense. Today I'm doing my makeup and we're gonna be talking about the situation that happened surrounding Paybae, the streamer that is taking some heat online right now for pulling on Lacey's leg. Lacey is a content creator. He's in a wheelchair. He was on Stream University campus. He was just getting wheeled around. So if you're confused about everything that happened on that night, you can find the clips. I'm gonna do my best to explain like in bits and pieces because you can really find clips out there. I'm not trying to elaborate on all of that. I'm also doing my makeup. I don't even know if I blended this, this foundation on my face properly. But hey, I'm not really going out nowhere. Anyways, Paybae is one of those content creators, like, best I can describe it, I can best describe her as Sky Jackson type of streamer. Not content creator, well, that's a content creation, but like streaming wise, she's like Sky Jackson. Sky Jackson was not there to clip farm. She wasn't there to bullshit or just be doing rubbish like the rest of the other streamers. She was there to be her real authentic self. As you can see in the clips, she was always calling out people like, oh, don't say this, don't be doing that, oh, you this, that. She was keeping it real with everybody. Paybae is that type of streamer, but she was in the space where she was trying to fit in. She sees all these other streamers that are clip farming, and it's like, oh, okay, this is what they're doing, and they're bigger creators. This is how they're gaining success in this type of field. I'm gonna also do this because I see them doing that. Big mistake. That was her biggest mistake. I'm so disappointed in her with doing that because, like, In these type of spaces, forgiveness is not something that is given to Black women at all. Women in general, but when you're a Black woman in these type of spaces, they're gonna treat you worse than actual abusers, SAers, domestic violencers, people that are known or have a record of committing intimate, because I don't want to say the other word, intimate crimes, because there was literally a domestic abuser walking around on campus that still hasn't addressed the situation about that yet. And people were fine with him, but we're not going to talk about him right now. We're talking about her. So tonight, this all happened. From the clips I saw, people, ooh. Dang, I dropped the makeup on my shirt. The clips I saw, people were steady bullying and trolling Lacey any chance they got. They were taking advantage of the fact that he was in a wheelchair. Now, I know content creation can be different for everybody, but in my opinion, that is not a form of content creation that be accepted. Like, too many people were taking advantage of the fact that that man was in a wheelchair. And you know, when you see somebody do something in this type of space, you know, nobody really has an original idea. Except those that were really successful. They were kind of original. I don't know. People that got awarded, I feel like they came and were their authentic selves. A lot of people were just following the leader in terms of clip farming. People kept pulling Lacey out of his wheelchair. Like, I saw too many clips of people just disrespecting him, like, get up out the chair. Yeah. And Kai literally just grabbed that man and threw him out the chair. I said, oh, okay. So the thing that prompted Paybae to pull on his leg was because she was with your age. And he was over there playing with Lacey. Me, I don't take that type of thing as playing. Like, yeah, they might be friends and everything. That's how they do their content. But I just don't see how that's funny at all to be messing with somebody in a wheelchair like that. It's content creation. I mean, you can joke with your friends, but because I had seen so many people disrespecting him, it was just like, okay, bro, I know he has to be tired at some point of people just constantly get out the wheelchair, get out the wheelchair. Because if I was in that situation too, the first few times it's funny, but if it's a consistent thing, it's like, okay, you guys are overdoing it, and it's a matter of time before somebody is gonna feel my wrath. So yeah, your rage has pulled him out his chair, or like somehow your rage was the reason that he was on the floor out of his wheelchair. Paybae comes up to him from earlier clips, from clips that I saw, because I was doing the research. I'm like, what is going on? People were putting clips on the timeline of the things she was saying, and I also follow her, and I'm seeing the journey and everything, trying to understand what all went down. She had stated that the reason why she had pulled on his leg was because she wanted to troll him back. Because the first day, when they had an interaction, he had said something that was like, get the fuck out the way, or get out the way, or something like that. And she didn't like that. Like I said, different personalities are coming together in one space. People operate differently. People take jokes a certain type of way. You can joke a certain type of way with one person, but you can't do that same joke with another person. That's what this whole situation was. Jokes with people that you don't know in real life. You can't just be joking any type of way with strangers. If you don't have that type of relationship, don't do it for safety purposes. That will save you a lot of issues. He said that, get out of my way, and she took it personally, and then she was like, oh, okay, he's trolling. So at some point during streaming the recipe, I'm gonna troll him back in a way. Liquor is involved. Liquid courage. She sees how people are treating him, and she's like, oh, okay, they're throwing him out his chair, violating him. This is trolling. Even though to me that's not really trolling. But this is trolling. So she's like, let me pull on his leg. Not knowing this man is in a wheelchair because he has a torn ACL. I wasn't aware that he could torn his ACL. I don't know what I thought he was in a wheelchair for. I just knew that he was handicapped for some reason.